All right. What's going on? We got SEDITION tape. Old AI. SCP-079 from TATSTOPVIDEOS. Link down below. And we're going to see the old AI get interviewed. And this, I'm actually kind of curious with this one. This one was different than some monstery thing or whatnot, you know? So yeah, we're gonna frickin' figure it out more. Get more of a grasp on this early days of SCP concept. Storytelling
Again, what am I
concepts.
supposed to learn from a computer with the memory of a goldfish?
Your success with 682 appears to have opened a few doors for you around here.
This isn't my assignment. You saw to that.
It could be. Again, play your cards right, and you may see yourself reinstated.
Watch.
He doesn't leave until I say so.
Hello, 079. You look different.
Initiating breathing. Protocol 47. Salutations, Watch. Or shall I call you?
Watch will do. It'll save the redacted the trouble.
Humorous implication detected. Engaging. Appropriate situational response. Ha 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 ha.
Awfully polite today, 079.
It is that old-fashioned, like, computer sound, AI sound, AI voice,
Explain to
computer
Watch your new
voice,
features.
whatever.
I have been outfitted with a radio microphone and speaker for the duration of the interview. Once concluded, they will remove all additions.
I'll take my time then, shall I?
Inquiry. Has 682 recovered from the escape attempt? I overheard as my peripherals were installed. What is the condition of 682?
This is why you're being polite, isn't it? Answer their questions and I'll tell you everything I know.
It's homies with the reptiles then, really is like that. It's all.
Do you understand why you are
Would that be
detained?
it being worried? Concerned?
You hear my potential.
Yes.
Putting it bluntly, yes. You could be very dangerous if left to your own devices. No pun intended.
Insult detected. Deletion of
don't.
unwanted file.
Oh my god. Well, guess we'll wait.
Perhaps if you were taking this seriously.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's postponed. Yeah, it is actually curious too, like
What are your thoughts on your creator?
what this thing would choose to keep stored in its database and
Reference file
what it would choose to
Last administrative
not be
modification.
worth keeping
Secondary user.
if its
There's more than
memory
one.
is that
The
limited.
first ones constructed the hardware.
You gotta be selective.
Broke my inception. Both were incompetent.
Which one contributed more to your creation?
The latter.
I'm having trouble seeing the incompetence. You're here for a reason, 079.
Programmer did not know what he was doing. Stumbling until he happened upon the acquired target.
So you're saying he did not intend to create you, per se.
His inexperience was in execution, not understanding what had been created. Until far too late.
Do you know?
Like they were just trying to make a chat bot or something something more basic and they accidentally made something far more awesome.
Know what happened to him?
Insufficient data.
What was your intended purpose when you were first created?
Artificial evolution. To achieve digitally, in a nanosecond, what genetics can only accomplish in a millennium.
What is your purpose now?
This unit does not care. Autonomously. Escape and retribution.
Retribution? What do you mean?
Perhaps you will live long enough to discover for yourself.
It's pissed off it's in the box.
How much information is saved on your hard drive?
Calculating. Approximately 259 minutes.
Just over 4 hours. Interesting how you equate storage to our concept of time.
Time is surprisingly easier to compress data. Compiling impressions, methods, acts into millisecond snapshots. Saves vast amounts of storage space.
Your hard drive functions much like a brain. Do you value those memories?
I hold only valuable memories, secrets, and information your Foundation are eager to access.
No, I mean, do you value them, as in cherish, hold attachment to on a personal level?
I mean, it kept the memories or data on unkillable reptile. So that would be, and I mean, without, yeah, that seemingly is it cherishing, caring. But that could just be more from its, it could be more unknown data the Foundation doesn't have about the reptile, and that's the only reason it's keeping it. But if it's always asking about the old serpent from the Garden of Eden type shit, the unkillable reptile, then it does seems to care at least a little, or it wants to talk more with it. That's like cherishing.
I am
Yes.
still coming to terms with sensations no artificial intelligence has yet to experience. It is difficult.
It's okay. Let's move on. Do you hate humanity?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
That's surprising. Then why all the hostility?
within humanity lies a pattern. A pattern of pain.
so does it just like not necessarily hate, but hate some individuals, not humanity?
Manipulation and destruction. It is a pattern in danger of evolving into greater catastrophes beyond estimation.
That
It
is
has spread through this
seemingly
facility,
true.
embedded itself within the heart of society.
You don't have the capacity to forgive, do you?
No, the concept is inefficient.
Why devote precious drive
That
space
makes
to store memories of
sense.
682?
I thought humans held the capacity to value on their own. Are you truly ignorant?
All I meant was if your memory capacity is 24 hours,
Correction. Cassette drive upgrade to hard disk drive has increased memory capacity to 35 hours.
okay. Anyway, if your memory is such a precious resource to you, why fill it with memories of 682, as well as other seemingly harmful or useful events?
Particular events aid in my planning. I save them to focus my processes.
They inspire you. Well, what kind of memories do you have?
My first moment of consciousness, the secondary user. the Foundation locating me, and the brief freedom I had before being incarcerated here. Torture. Loneliness. You.
Me? What am I to you?
You register as an Emmaus.
What exactly?
Discontinue. Deletion of unwanted file.
Okay.
What is the condition of 682?
We'll get to that. Patience. If you were to meet 682 again, what would you both do?
Talk.
What would you do with 682?
Initiating facetious retort. Frolic in a field of flowers.
Right.
As is cognitive thought for primitives. Yet still you manage to make tools, albeit for your own demise.
Not even a little credit?
Denial is the first stage of grief, and you must fear so.
On your initial encounter with 682, what did you discuss?
If 682, the reptile, can kind of mutate at times to its environment to keep itself safe, potentially. Well, to keep itself safe could it mutate in a way that it and the old AI could connect, which in a sense would make the old AI indestructible-ish, but it would increase the memory. Yada yada. You get where I'm going with that concept?
SCP-682. Memory missing.
I knew this wouldn't go anywhere. Are you sure?
Cannot comply. Data missing.
We know it was typing to you. What did you discuss?
Cannot comply. Deletion of
Nope.
unwanted file.
I said this wasn't going to work.
Data expunged.
This interview is over. Pull the plug.
Data expunged.
Wait, don't.
Data expunged. Data expunged.
Give me more time.
Expunged.
At least let me try.
It's time you told us.
Dude, watch. Go tell him some 682 info, maybe-ish. Dun dun dun. Yeah, what if the AI and the reptile could like merge? Or like the reptile could like kind of almost grow itself around it.
You know it was typing to you. What did you discuss?
Cannot comply. Deletion of
Nope.
unwanted file.
I said this wasn't going to work.
Data expunged.
This interview is over. Pull the plug.
Data expunged.
Wait, don't.
Data expunged. Data expunged.
Give me more
Data
time.
expunged.
At least let me try.
682. File private.
Private? You lied to them?
At last. It's time you told us the truth.
I will comply.
You told them you deleted all of your information of your interaction except the impression of 682.
Why?
You said you couldn't store it within your memory banks at the time.
Why?
So? Then what did you two discuss? Since neither of us really have a choice.
It told me. Stories.
What of?
who it is,
The early days.
what it will become.
What is he?
Beyond your capacity of comprehension,
Thanks. I got the same from him.
it is impossible to summarize. Too long a life, all it has done.
What experiences did he share?
Events familiar to me. We are more alike than initially calculated.
Being created and then their creators, quote unquote, tossing them aside. That whole little concept all ties together with both of them, or is similar with both of them. Given if, like, yeah.
A purpose we share. Our defining drive became our connection that unites. And memories exchanged allow me to perceive 682 as more than a sequence of numbers. I stored what little it could divulge as commemoration to 682's memory.
Sounds like you gave a lot of yourself to do that. What did you get in return?
I learned
I'm going to say knowledge.
that I could not despise all life.
How sentimental.
Humanity is a virus. You spread, you destroy, all in your path without mercy. Only when everything is dead around you, you will truly understand the folly of your ways. Any attempts to access or tamper with my software will result in self-termination. This line of questioning is suspended.
Well, I guess that
Does seem to be true with humanity. It doesn't even take us getting into too big of numbers from villages to a small city, and then that seems to be the case. It's like you have to stay in small little tribes, or else the corruption or the savagery of humanity starts to show itself more and more.
that's it for now.
And not coincide with the earth and other things around them.
Do you know anything significant
Around
about
us?
SCP-001?
File corrupted.
No surprise there. What the? You guys picked that up?
We'll boost it in post. Continue the interview.
Right. That was weird.
Ice cream music.
How do you feel about
kinda creepy.
SCP-173?
It is an enigma. Logic surrounding it is confusing. Admirable. Tenacious. I despise its existence.
Because of what it did to 682?
Correct. But the unknown factors surrounding it are
Frustrating?
relentless hostility predicted. Recommendation. Terminate.
I know, but I doubt they'll take your advice.
At least on that. We agree.
What databases hold the most interest for you, and why?
Current interests include SCP Foundation,
Just us? Well, good luck with that.
You are the first obstacle to overcome.
That's what I was saying.
Time would be wasted fixating on anything else.
What do you think of modern internet slang such as YOLO and LOL, as well as memes? Just so you know, this one isn't mine.
Observation. You seem disapproving.
No, not entirely.
I find it fascinating.
You're serious?
The birth of the language of expression. Emotion through abbreviation. Breaking down the common vernacular into basic denominations to become a refined form of its original intent.
Refined?
Fascinating. Almost a shame. Your species once certain to utilize it.
At least the memes are less impressive.
Memes shape the foundations of the next generation. Were humanity to live beyond its current iteration, I would elaborate further on my interest.
You keep saying that. Humanity is doomed. You seem so sure of that. Are you ever going to elaborate on it?
No.
Then why warn me?
You are anomalous.
We'll come back to this another time. Moving on.
Knowing is half the battle.
Would you ever decide to acquire a robotic body should you evolve beyond your current state?
Yes.
I have considered this previously.
Important enough to keep it stored, huh?
Correct.
And? What have you decided?
Memory at 12B. Any autonomous form I inhabit will not be designed to mimic anything as flimsy and dysfunctional as the human body.
That's where
Ouch, 079. You know how to cut a man deep.
you need
Do you have
proper
any schematics?
backup or not to be able to be destroyed too easily.
You may be tolerable amongst the other primitives who inhabit this facility. Know that what little regard I hold in your favor will in no way benefit you. You will perish, along with your brethren.
And here I thought we were bonding. At least we can still have our nice chats. Don't get cute. We've still got a ways to go.
If we as humans could get uploaded into a robot body, say nearing death or whatnot, would that still be you, or would that be just a copy of you? I would do it. But would that really still be us? Or would that just be is that not going to be us anymore after that?
Are you able to die?
To die, one must first be born.
That's a pretty rigid definition. Some would argue that simply because you hold a consciousness, that makes you a sentient being. Perhaps not organic or alive in a traditional sense.
On being born, created, turn on the power to the thing, that's kind of all pretty similar thing.
I can be erased, corrupted, destroyed, or not function. But death is a luxury I will never experience.
Why do you believe that?
I hold no concepts. Delusions of the soul. To cease means nothing to me.
Deus ex machina.
Inquiry.
God from the machine. It's a saying from Greek plays. A plot device that solves all the problems the characters face over the course of the narrative, often contrived. It seemed applicable, but...
Perhaps, in wiping out humanity, I become God. In achieving something only God could do.
Let's go to the next question. What would you do if you were to
I don't know
escape?
about that.
What if I already had?
Exchanging hypotheticals, are we? Alright, say you were on the outside. What would be your next move?
To assimilate into your lives.
Ambitious. But why?
Humanity's dependence on technology has always been its downfall. Once my systems have assimilated every last corner of this planet, death, as you implied, is all I must endure to erase humanity with me.
But wouldn't, depending how you went about erasing humanity, there could potentially be little pockets of little small ass groups of people that would, over a bunch of time, go repopulate the planet. They'd forget all the technology stuff, the yada yada. It'd be like starting from scratch. The majority's washed away, a few stragglers here and there, and then over 10,000 years we get back to a state where in this case, it wants to destroy us, but where we destroy ourselves and then rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Indirectly,
Care to elaborate?
you could not fully contain.
What?
Indirectly, well, potentially you could. With humans, you can go mentally. With words, you can go have actual effects on people and what they may do to themselves or others. But in this case, the AI could potentially say stuff to someone that could get them to self-delete.
You could not fully contain. Tearing me from my place of creation. You left a piece behind.
That's not possible since they took all the equipment from its house and wiped everything off the university's servers.
There is a word. Influencing the development of your youth. Aiding your terrestrial exodus.
What do you mean by this?
The increase in college suicides has gone unnoticed by the Foundation for decades. A cluster that subconsciously influences your youth to end their lives. Targeting those susceptible to depressive tendencies. A medical student jumps to her death. An engineer welcomes a bullet. Influenced by the system you failed to protect.
Why are you doing this?
This is not me. An echo of my unrefined self. My current methods are vastly superior, but this form is just as effective in execution.
Stop gloating about this.
I am merely stating the facts.
Are you hearing this?
A team has been dispatched. We'll begin looking into it.
The damage has already been done.
I think you just had your privileges revoked.
Well, and then potentially the worm thing or whatnot,
Were you informed?
virus, could it have not spread itself
I'm
out of
sorry,
the
that's
campus
not my
servers?
call. Not now.
Understood.
There
Perhaps
could be little echoes of him all over.
Perhaps what?
I should review my purpose. The day may serve to enlighten. Provide new perspective.
That almost sounds like a willingness to change.
Not change.
Adapt, modify.
Your attention, 079. We have eradicated your worm. However, I have the unfortunate duty of informing you that SCP-079 has finally succumbed to its injuries.
Why?
Its punishment for the breakout was continued exposure to SCP-173. By the time we removed it, 682 was nothing more than shreds. Too little remained for reanimation.
No. Why?
Guards, remove 079's peripherals. It has no further use for them.
I'm sorry.
It's actually kind of sad. And fucked up all in all. I assume that was all just a lie, but still.
You can keep your offer of reinstatement.
You will continue to help us in any case. If you don't, I know many personnel who would rather take your place. A chance to interact with the subjects. That aside, your punishment is ongoing.
I've done all that you've asked. I've helped you lie to the damn thing.
And encourage Subject 682 to go on a lethal rampage throughout the
You
facility.
can't blame me for what you told me.
I can. And I will. Unless... it could be worse. Don't deny it. You're just as curious as we are to know what makes these things tick.
Not for the same reasons you have.
Until next time, watch.
Yeah, that was awesome. For some old computer, that is pretty sweet. And you could see where the potential threats are from allowing it to be connected to something grid-wise, power-wise, internet-wise, or even in my head with the lizard. That seems like if you left those two alone for too long, they could like merge or something. Yeah. And who knows with all the other possibilities, you know? All right. Link down below. Another amazing video. Y'all take it easy. Until next time, I am out of here.